Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Shonda and I'm grateful that you are here. We finally got some good weather where I live and I'm looking forward to getting out into my backyard and to start gardening. However, today I wanted to continue our discussion on assertive humility. So let's get into it. I wanted to take some time to really see how I've been practicing assertive humility in my own life. But first things first, let's define it. Assertive humility is a balance between being assertive and humble. It involves having a strong sense of self love and respect for others. When you love yourself and respect others, you can express your thoughts and feelings assertively while recognizing that everyone has equal right to be heard. Assertive humility combines the ability to stand up for yourself and others while recognition of mutual respect and equal rights. Being assertive respectfully and diplomatically shows that you value yourself and are willing to express your interests and feelings. It's about finding the middle ground where you confidently express yourself while maintaining humility and the consideration for others. And I have to think, have I always practiced this? Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. I'll admit I have let my emotions overwhelm me, especially when it's something that is deeply important to me. Probably most of us at some point in our lives have done this. It's okay to feel your feelings, but when you start to become engrossed in your feelings and become dismissive of others, there lies the problems. I believe that we need to pay attention to our tone of voice and seek clarity in important conversations. This may not always happen because we're so eager to get our own point across and start assuming we understand. I'm not saying that to tiptoe around when you're having a deep conversation. However, you should be mindful of your tone and seek understanding from each other to really have a beneficial conversation. I know I've had conversations, relationships, or what have you, that seem to just keep going round and round. And what was missing? For me, I never felt seen or heard for who I am and not the assumptions society makes about me. After the trauma I experienced from my brain surgery, I felt that I was broken and needed to be fixed. And in order for me to be accepted by society, um, I had to accept myself without having to this insatiable need to be validated, excuse me, by others. This is why it's important for me to practice assertive humility because I can express my values and I'm able to stand up for myself and my beliefs without overpowering others or disregarding their perspective. Here are some tips you can use daily to practice assertive humility. Number one should be communicating clearly and respectfully. Assertive humility involves expressing your thoughts and needs clearly and respectfully. You can do this by using statements like I feel and I believe, which expresses your feelings and thoughts without blaming or criticizing others. This method helps maintain respect and dignity for all the parties involved. And secondly, acknowledge your limitations. Humility involves recognizing and admitting your own limitations or mistakes, being open about areas where I'm not an expert or areas I'm working, excuse me, to show a secure sense of self awareness. And it also encourages a learning environment that benefits everyone. And you should seek win-win solutions. In conflicts or negotiations, you should aim for outcomes that are beneficial for all involved. This approach respects the need and contributions of everyone involved and fosters a better sense of community and mutual respect. Um, you should number four I get yeah offer and accept feedback gracefully. Being able to offer constructive feedback politely and accept feedback graciously are key elements of assertive humility. They show maturity and the ongoing commitment to personal and interpersonal growth. And you should empower others. A truly assertive and humble approach involves empowering others to express their ideas and take action. This not only strengthens relationships, but also can build a supportive network that can lead to success, shared success. Um, and you should also practice self-reflection. This is the big one. Regular self-reflection can help you understand your motivations, control your reactions, and see how your behaviors affect others. The self-awareness is critical. I can't stress that more for effectively balancing assertiveness and humility. Um, by practicing assertive humility. It helped me build a more authentic and equitable relationship. It enhances my leadership qualities and create a respectful and collaborative environment, whether at work, at home, or in social settings. Assertive humility concept reminds me of one of the books that I recently read. It was Free to Focus by Matt Hyatt. This book is really good for those who want to be more productive in their business life. Even though it was more geared towards productivity in business, I felt it had some worthwhile and key concepts and techniques that are just valuable to anyone in this general. So, how does Reiki energy healing aid with assertive humility? Reiki energy healing and assertive humility can complement each other in various ways. Reiki, a form of alternative therapy, also known as energy healing, which involves the transfer of universal energy. Um, what I practice is energy healing from a distance, which is also called distance Reiki, and it operates on the principle that energy is not limited by physical boundaries. I believe that Reiki energy can be sent and received across any distance, much like radio waves or any other form of energy that travels through space. For example, I set clear intentions for sending healing energy to the recipient, and I establish a mental connection either with the client during a Zoom session, a photograph, having your name, voice, just visualize and focus the energy. I use Reiki symbols also to further establish the flow and transmission of Reiki energy. In my practice, I believe that distance Reiki leverages the idea that energy is interconnected and transcends physical limitations. And that allows healing and balancing to occur even when people are not physically together. So, living a life of humility involves recognizing and accepting one's own limitation and weaknesses and showing a general respect and compassion towards others. Practicing Reiki requires an understanding and awareness of my own energy and how it interacts with others. This leads to a greater personal insight and humility as a practitioner. I recognize the interconnectedness of all beings and the limits of my own power. Reiki promotes emotional balance and calm, and it helps me deal with my stress, anxiety, and emotional pain in a more balanced way, which fosters a humble approach to personal challenges and my overall growth. Humility often involves a sense of compassion and empathy towards others. And Reiki principles also encourages a compassionate approach to healing, as the practice is centered on helping others and providing relief from various kinds of suffering. Both Reiki and humility value the service to others. I view my work as a form of service, offering healing and comfort to others without ego or desire for personal gain, which is a very humbling approach. Humility can be enhanced by the recognition that I'm a part of a larger universe, which is the core aspect of Reiki, and it involves the acknowledgement that we are all connected through universal energy. I have integrated these practices of Reiki into my life, and it has provided me a more profound sense of peace, my enhanced my purpose, and just overall connection to others. Realistically, though, this is a process, and it will not happen overnight. But I have remained open to receive, and I trust in the process, and it has led me to experience more um, enhanced well-being in my personal life and how I just interact with the world in general. Remember that assertive humility isn't about being passive and or self-sacrificing. It's about confidently expressing yourself while respecting others and recognizing their strengths. Reiki has guided me to recognize my own strengths and weaknesses with love, and this is why I created this channel. So, as always, if you are resonating with the vibe of this channel, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I want you to remember to love yourself and others. Until next time.